What is good, Cardano fam, Ada gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Cardano ADA 24-hour trade volume surpasses $750 million according to CoinGecko. Bitrue, with over $600 million in 24-hour trade volume, lists Cardano's leading DEX MinSwap featuring a 3 million Min token prize pool. I think we're going to see a lot more exchange listings of Cardano native assets moving forward. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson meets with Cardano Foundation, Emergo, Intersect, and Midnight Foundation on Google Meets, titled Cardano/Cardano native asset integrations. Charles says, "We are back." So it's great to see this newfound unity between the entities, and really exciting because we're going to see in a moment a fantastic proposal. Frederick Regard, Cardano Foundation CEO, says stoked about collaborating and moving the ball forward. This is a fantastic meme by Stick with Pride. We got a deal. It's great to see the unity, the unison, because Charles Hoskinson just presented the first joint proposal from Intersect, IOG, Emergo, Cardano Foundation, and Midnight Foundation for Tier 1 stablecoins. Yes, institutional grade oracles, custodians, wallets, cross-chain bridges, on-chain analytics, and more. Exactly what we've all been asking for. So super exciting. We'll quickly take a look at this post by Intersect, which I'll link below. It goes over everything in full detail. The 5 critical pillars of growth. If approved by DREPs and the Constitutional Committee, the budget seeks to establish a fund which will be exclusively dedicated to onboarding Tier 1 infrastructure components, as we just mentioned, stablecoins, custody, wallets, analytics, bridges, and last but not least, oracles and more. So 70 million ADA, I believe, requested for this is already live for voting. I think it's a no-brainer, a yes from me. Trezor, trusted by over 2 million users worldwide, upgrades its ADA staking pool, providing improved reliability, higher APY, and 0% fees for the next 4 months. So if you're a Trezor user, you'll benefit from that. Crypto researcher Justin Bonds surprisingly says Cardano did not go down. Despite a chain split, it was possible to transact. Therefore, ADA did not go down. I cannot, in all fairness, call this downtime. I want ADA to succeed. ADA has a great community that values decentralization. This is why I continue to say, guys, we should be positive, we should be objective, we should be civil, we should try to be more merciful and more graceful to the greater communities, different blockchains, because it's a breath of fresh air to have Justin Bonds not only praise Cardano, but to say, hey, in all fairness, it did not go down. Also, Coin Bureau defends ADA, says Cardano didn't stop producing blocks. So I think anything saying that Cardano was brought to a halt is wide of the mark and overly fuddish. Great to see more defense. Charles Hoskinson, according to Sunday Labs CTO Pi Lanningham, says the Nakamoto consensus worked as intended and converged the network to a single canonical history. So 2 chains became 1 chain. This, of course, is reading the fantastic blog post by Pi. And again, he says, did the Cardano network recover under essentially the worst case conditions? Yes. Goes on to say that would I have confidence to build my business on top of the infrastructure that exhibited this level of robustness? Absolutely, yes. Charles says we only got to survive because we put in the homework early and we put a lot of effort in, and I'm very proud of the fact that we survived. This could have killed other chains. Charles says Cardano is 1 chain, it's running, and it's stronger today than when it was attacked. Charles says Cardano is going to enter 2026 with a game plan to not only be a great chain, an exceptional chain, but the most reliable distributed system humanity has ever built. And lest we forget, even Anatoly, Solana co-founder, was praising Cardano's technical design. XRP enthusiast Oscar Ramos with over 165,000 subscribers, says, I have seen the bull market for Bitcoin, but altcoins? XRP, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Cardano, altcoins haven't even started yet. I agree. What about ETF goodness? Well, New York Stock Exchange files to list T. Rowe Price Active Crypto ETF. Cardano is included in the application alongside Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and 9 other cryptocurrencies. The SEC has between 45 to 90 days to decide. This would be yet another ETF, including ADA. Bloomberg Intelligence ETF research analyst James Seffart says we're going to get over 100 digital asset ETFs in the next 6 months. I'm tracking 150 different products that have been filed. It's going to be a massive flow of ETFs. So positive momentum. Bitcoin reclaiming 91,000. You see, guys, positive pendulum swing can change rapidly. And I think it's a good idea if RLUSD is one of the potential tier 1 stablecoin integrations. If we work with Ripple more, I think we will benefit. Ripple says compliance and trust are non-negotiables for institutional finance. That's why RLUSD has been greenlisted by Abu Dhabi's FSRA, enabling its use as collateral on exchanges for lending and on prime brokerage platforms. So, great stuff. International Financial Center of Abu Dhabi. So, platforms would be within ADGM. Good stuff. I don't know a whole lot about, all the platforms and exchanges in Abu Dhabi, but bullish to say the least. Good stuff. And RLUSD, I think, give it a few months, it's probably going to be in the top 50, top 30 at the rate of stablecoin issuance we see. So, guys, happy Thanksgiving. Exciting times ahead. Bitcoin is looking really nice, 91.4, really good. If you guys bought the dip, congratulations. If you're buying the ADA dips, congratulations. In the words of sentiment, I think that ADA is extremely undervalued. That's their words, not even mine. XRP is looking good at 2.21, so things are looking good, guys. I'm going to continue to watch the market, continue to report on all the exciting goodness. We have a lot more Charles clips that we will clip up as well for tomorrow. Other than that, guys, let me know what you're most excited about. I think without a doubt, it has to be this proposal. I'm very excited to see not only the newfound unity, in the words of Charles, but that they want to go and attack these problems straight on. Tier 1 stablecoins, institutional grade oracles, custodians, wallets, bridges, everything that we've been asking for. It's great to see that they're paying attention as well. So guys, let me know what you guys are most excited about. Which tier 1 stablecoins are you most excited about? I say bring any of them, be it USDC, USDT, RLUSD. The more the merrier. So happy Thanksgiving. Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you guys in the next Angry Crypto Show.